Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Hope you all are fine. Today I am going to teach you unit number 3, My Early Home. My Early Home. Do you know this unit is all about a horse whose name is Black Beauty Darky? Content. Yes, content is very important to understand the lesson. My dear students, this unit has been divided into different labs. The first one is reading and explanation, words meanings, then question answers, working with words, learning about language, workbook activities. Session number 1, explanation. Now here is the explanation of this unit with moral. So listen carefully. This is the story of a colt whose name is a darky. He lives with his mother in a pleasant and a large meadow. There is a pond of clear water in the meadow and so many shady trees. Darky depends on his mother's milk until he is old enough to eat grass. He always runs by his mother's side. There are 6 more colts. Colts means a male horse. Colts in the meadow. Darky's mother used to go out for work in the daytime, and Darky uses to play with the colts, and sometimes he also fights with them. When Darky's mother comes to know about it, she makes him understand that he belongs to a very mannered family, so he should not behave badly with the other colts. The master of the colts loves them very much and also takes very much care of all the horses. Master loves Black Beauty so much. Most of the time he goes to the market with Black Beauty. Once a plowboy used to come to the field and throw stones at the horses. The master took notice of it and gives a very good lesson to the plowboy. The moral of the story is, don't hurt anyone, including all creatures of Allah, like birds and animals. Session number 2. Here are the word meanings. Okay, my dear students, these are the difficult words of this unit. So you have to underline these all words on your book. First one is box. Here the meaning of box is hit. Brook, a small stream. Colt, a young male horse. Gallop, the fastest pace of horse. Gig, a light two-wheeled carriage. Lodging, living space. Meadow, a grass-covered field. Plow, to dig up an area to make it ready for planting. Rushes, plants. Well-bred, having or showing good manners. Whinny, a noise horses make. Session number 3. Question answers. My dear students, you have to write these question answers on your notebook neatly. First one is, what did Black Beauty live on before he could eat grass? Answer is, he lived on his mother's milk before he could eat grass. B is, what happened once Black Beauty was old enough to eat grass? Answer is, as soon as Black Beauty was old enough to eat grass, his mother used to go out to work in the daytime. C is, what advice did Black Beauty's mother give him? Answer, Black Beauty's mother's advice was to grow up gentle and never learn bad ways. Next one, what did the master call Black Beauty and why? Answer is, the master called Black Beauty Darky because he was a dull black color. Last one is, who is Old Daniel? Answer, Old Daniel is the man who looked after horses. Session number 4. Working with words. Dear students, in this activity you have to change simple past tense into negative sentence. So for making negative sentence, you have to change the form of the verb and also mention helping verb did. Which verb? Helping verb did. And use first form of the verb. And remember that for making negative sentence, write note before verb. Now let's start this activity. Part B1. Add note to the following sentence. You will have to change some of the verbs. A is Black Beauty ate grass. Ate is a form of verb. So when we change this simple past tense into negative sentence, then we have to write Black Beauty did not. Before not, we have to add helping verb did. Then after not, we have to change form of the verb and we have to use first form of the verb here. Eat grass. Next is the master went to the market. Now we have to change like this in negative sentence. The master did not go to market. Okay, did is helping verb, not we have to add for making negative sentence, and go is the form of the verb. Went is the second form of the verb and go is the first form of the verb. Okay, the Colts liked rough play. The Colts did not like rough play. The master moved slowly. The master did not move slowly. Dick heard a sound in the bushes. Dick did not hear a sound in the bushes. Dick spoke kindly to the horses. Dick did not speak kindly to the horses. Okay. Session number 5. Learning about language. My dear students, here you will learn about parts of speech pronoun. Before reading the definition of pronoun, I want to explain about pronoun. A pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun or nouns in a sentence. The words I, we, you, they, he, she, and it are pronouns that come in the naming part of a sentence. You pronoun can also come in the telling part. The pronoun you is also used for both singular and plural nouns in any part of a sentence. For example, you are my parents, I'm proud of you. I, he, she, and it are used for singular nouns, whereas we and they are used for plural nouns. The words me, him, her, it, us, and them are also pronouns. They also come in the telling part of a sentence. The pronouns me, him, her, and it are used for singular nouns, and us, them are used for plural nouns. Now I am reading the definition of pronoun. A pronoun is a word which stands for a noun. Example, he ate blackberries. He ate blackberries. He is a pronoun. It stands for a noun Dick. Means here we just imagine that in this sentence we are talking about a boy whose name is Dick. So instead of a noun Dick, we have to use pronoun he. We have to use a pronoun he instead of Dick. My dear students, you have to write this definition neatly on your notebook. Part C1. This activity you have to do on your notebook or textbook, okay? Yes, this activity you have to do on your textbook. Question is, pick out all the pronouns in the sentence given below. Okay, this is already the activity about pronoun. So you have to do this activity on your textbook, and just you have to pick out, means it's up to you. You want to do circle or underline the pronouns. Okay, for example, Here is I am a horse and my name is Black Beauty. Here I and my both are pronouns. So you have to underline these two pronouns. This is the farmer. He is called Mr. Jones. He, you have to underline this. He gives us carrots and hay. He and us both are pronouns here in this sentence, so you have to underline both. We have a lot of horses in our field. We and our. Both are pronouns, so you have to underline both. I like watch them gallop. I and them. Okay, you have to underline. Session number 6. Workbook activities. Okay, here you will underline all the pronouns. This activity is all about pronoun. Okay, so what you will do in this activity, you have to underline all the pronouns in this activity on your workbook. This activity you will do in your workbook. Okay, part A3, write these sentences again. Use pronouns in place of the names. Okay, here I have written only the answers. So instead of names, you have to use pronouns. Okay, like she, her, they, their, he, it, its, it, he, his, and he. Session number 7. Okay. Part B, fill in the blanks with can't, couldn't, won't, and wouldn't. Okay, my dear students, this is the last activity of this unit. Here you will learn about contraction. You will learn about contraction. Before starting this activity, I want to explain about contraction. And listen carefully. A contraction is a shortened word made by putting two words together. For example, you and are can be said as your. That and is can be said as that. It and is can be said as its. The apostrophe shows where one or more letters have been taken out, which shows the apostrophe. This symbol or sign is called apostrophe. An apostrophe shows where one or more letters have been taken out. Some contractions are formed by putting a verb with the word not. Okay? Like can and not can be said as can't. For example, we can't go out to play as it is raining outside. Can't and won't are different because the apostrophe in can't takes the place of two letters N and O. In won't, three letters disappear and the letter O changes its position. Now let's start these activities regarding contraction. A is, can you lift this box? No, I can't. Here we are talking about the present situation. Okay? Now in this activity, we have to use present tense. Okay? Yesterday the boy couldn't lift the box. Now in this sentence, we're talking about the past. So here we have to change the verb and we have to add apostrophe as well. Okay? Like this. Will you post this letter? No, I won't. Yesterday the girl wouldn't post the letter. This activity you have to do on your workbook. Okay? Part B4, write these in full. Okay? These are the contractions and you will write the full words. Okay? In the blanks. A is I am. And you have to pronunciate very well. This is called I am. The full form of I am is I am. I am. Okay, B is it's. It is. I've. I have. We've. We have. Ill. Ill. I will and I shall. You'll. You will. Want. Will not. And shan't, shall not. It'll. It will, don't, do not, there, they are, can't, cannot, isn't, is not, couldn't, could not, mustn't, must not, shouldn't, should not. Okay, this activity also you have to do on your workbook. Okay, thank you, my dear students. Have a nice day. Stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.